Belinda Marsman has lived in this Dartmouth apartment for over a decade. The building was sold in July 2023 when the new rental company asked her to sign a new lease. She didn't read the fine print, highlighting it was a short-term lease only lasting 1 year. With only months remaining, she received an eviction notice.
I was devastated. I didn't know what to do. I looked around for a few places, but I didn't make enough income, so I got refused from them. I was getting to a point there was nowhere to go.
Fixed-term leases have been around for decades, the province highlighting their benefits for students, temporary foreign workers, and contract workers. But the so-called loophole has become more and more prevalent amid the housing crisis and rent cap, leading some rental companies to switch to fixed-term leases, allowing them to hike rent after a tenant leaves.
Acorn is demanding a permanent rent control at a more reasonable rate, tying the rent to the unit.
It's a handout to landlords. They're clearly listening to the interests of landlords over and above those of tenants.
It's also a really challenging time, and we're very sorry and disappointed, of course, to hear the stories about fixed-term leases being used inappropriately. Given that the vacancy rate is low, inflationary pressures are high, that's exacerbating the issue perhaps.
Halifax's vacancy rate recently climbed over 2%, and the Associate Deputy Minister worries about unintended consequences of making legislative changes.
That dynamic is changing, and so before we embed in law a rule that would potentially last a very long time, we want to be sure what the market conditions are.
Thankfully for Marsman, the rental company agreed to a new month-to-month lease after Dow Legal Aid got involved. Marsman hopes her story will make others aware of fixed-term leases.
I don't think it's right. I don't think they should be allowed to do that.
Callum Smith, CTV News, Dartmouth.